Number 10, the Maldives. Made up of dozens of islands, the Maldives is a popular destination for wealthy vacationers. Perfect for a beach getaway, the Maldives offers breathtaking views with palm trees, white sand beaches, and blue waters. The rich enjoy staying at hotels and resorts such as the Waldorf Astoria Maldives, Ithafushi, and Villa Private Island. The Waldorf Astoria Maldives Ithafushi offers luxury villas situated over the water. The wealthy enjoy the privacy of their own villa with a pool and opulent accommodations. Villa Private Island offers personal butlers, a spa, personal chefs, and the ability to book the entire island for the ultimate private vacation. Villa Private Island boasts luxurious villas with top-notch amenities and breathtaking views that allow you to take a step away from your busy life and enjoy the privacy and tranquility of the island. The Maldives offers more than just luxury hotels, however. Enjoy a snorkeling trip around the island or book a spa day at one of the many spas. You can also go water flying, parasailing, diving, and fishing. Beautiful waters around the islands offer beautiful marine life that you'll only see on one of these trips. Number 9, Fiji Islands. With its 332 islands of pristine white sands, dotted with palm trees swaying to the tune of a tropical breeze, you'd be forgiven thinking that you found heaven on earth. Any notion of this, however, is sure to be evaporated into thin air when presented with the bill for hopping to and from the islands. Boat rides to the Mamanuca and Yasawa Islands are famously pricey. On top of this, Fiji villagers require visitors to participate in a gift-giving ceremony before entering. This is usually kava, a drink made from a native plant called Piper methysticum. If you fancy staying on the island of Laukawa, you are welcome with the country's traditional greeting of bula and a landing fee of $18,000. Yikes. Number 8, Brooklyn, New York. First, I want to start off by saying that I totally wore this sweater on purpose. Not really, but a fun coincidence nonetheless. Anyway, moving on. Technically, Brooklyn is one of the 5 boroughs that make up New York City, but in the past 15 years or so, it has emerged as something of a metropolis unto itself. Indeed, if Brooklyn were an independent city, its population would be on par with Chicago, the 3rd largest city in the nation. Once upon a time, Brooklyn was considered a viable alternative for those who couldn't afford to live in Manhattan. Not anymore though. Housing-related expenses, including rents and mortgages, are almost 4 times higher than the national average. And yet, the median household income in Brooklyn is actually lower than US median. It's also $25,000 below the median household income in Manhattan. Happily, not everything in Brooklyn is eye-wateringly expensive. Utilities run about 7% higher than the national average, and healthcare is only about 4% more expensive. Groceries, utilities, and transportation expenses are all about 11% more than what the typical American pays. So it's safe to say that if you were to try and live off your Home Alone dreams by going to New York for a Christmas holiday, you'll for sure be broke. Number 7, Paris, France. Paris might be the best place to spend Christmas this year. You'll enjoy the festive season in Paris as many department stores offer discounts, most markets are filled with exceptional products, and the lights are everywhere. You'll see the Eiffel Tower in its full beauty, and this is something to remember for your whole life. Entertainment, great shows, and attractions are an essential part of the Paris offerings during Christmas. You can wine and dine in the best restaurants, or you can simply enjoy the delicious mulled wine on the streets that will make you refreshed and ready for the New Year's challenges. But just remember to make sure that you're ready to have your pockets emptied in a matter of hours when traveling here. Number 6, Aspen in Colorado. Aspen is a favorite winter getaway for celebrities. This winter destination is one of the rare North American ski resorts with an interesting history. It was initially founded as a mining camp during the Colorado silver boom, but it looks as classy and shiny as ever. Aspen is an isolated getaway with a small airport for only private planes. The ski playground welcomed Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom in 2016, and Rihanna in 2014. The Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, also regularly enjoys this as her beloved holiday getaway location. Number 5, Cancun, Mexico. If you don't enjoy snow, then what better way to spend the holidays than soaking up the sun on a beautiful beach, right? Well, despite being in a relatively inexpensive country to visit and reside in, Cancun is remarkably more costly than the rest of Mexico because of its hype. White sand beaches, turquoise waters, a coastline studded with world-class luxury resorts, and tons of ancient tourist attractions, like the Mayan ruins, ritual sites, lush jungles, and more. That being said, backpackers and hostel hoppers do not tend to hop in Cancun, as a lot of their businesses are built around resort life and a night following the resort life, including hotel, dinner, cocktails, and taxi can get pretty expensive. Number 4, London, England. Now, London might not rule the world anymore, but it's still one very expensive city. The pound is nearly double the rate of the US dollar. If you don't look at the currency symbol next to the numbers, it might seem cheap, but it's not. The London Olympics added more to London's infrastructure and drew international attention. And of course, there will never not be tourists flooding into the Tower of London or Abbey Road studios, invariably seeking the ghosts of John Lennon. That being said, transportation and hotels are a huge cost for visitors. Number 3, Cannes, France. As part of the French Riviera, Cannes Cairns is a popular vacation destination for its signature film festival and stunning views, hotels, and scrumptious food. Wealthy vacationers stay in luxurious hotels such as the exclusive Hotel Belle Plug for $428 per night. This hotel offers beach access to one of the best beaches in Cairns, expansive views, and relaxing rooms. Other hotel options include the Grand Hotel, just minutes from where the Cairns Film Festival is held. Cairns isn't just about the luxurious hotel options, however. You can shop until you drop at the designer stores, enjoy a 5-star meal at Cairns' best restaurants, or go on a boating day trip to adventure through the wooded islets along the coast. The shopping combined with its 5-star restaurants and exquisite views make Cairns a popular vacation destination for the rich and famous. Number 2, Dubai. Dubai is considered one of the top playgrounds for the rich with its luxe hotels, Michelin-star restaurants, and exciting nightlife. If you're planning a trip to Dubai, prepare to spend quite a bit of money. One of the most expensive hotels is over $1,000 per night. The Burj Al Arab offers a luxurious spa, 9 restaurants, a private beach, and exquisite rooms. If the spa, restaurants, and private beach aren't your thing though, you could go on a luxury desert safari, a yacht cruise, or a balloon ride over the city. Plane tickets to Dubai aren't overly expensive also, but prepare to spend big bucks once you get there. The opulent hotels and activities are why this place is considered a playground for the wealthy. The safaris that they have there include a tour of the dunes in a Mercedes G-Wagon. Also, expect grand pianos playing with an opera singer on top of a dune. Not only that, but you can get an orchestra for dinner around a desert oasis lake, and your choice of supercars for the ride back to your hotel. Number 1, Antarctica. Can you imagine traveling to Antarctica? It's a desolate place and you wonder why anyone would ever go there. But I guess for the holidays, it's kind of fitting. The world's wealthy people are starting to flock to Antarctica aboard luxury cruise ships and expedition vessels such as the Magellan Explorer. As the name suggests, it came from the famous explorer Ferdinand Magellan. The Magellan Explorer features luxe rooms and technology-advanced equipment to make the most out of your trip. The ship has rooms for 100 passengers, an indoor and outdoor observation deck, and a hall for educational purposes. An 11 to 13-day cruise will set you back almost $8,000 per person. This option includes wildlife viewing, shore landings, visits to base camps, and stunning views of waterways, glaciers, and icebergs. Other options include a 12 to 13-day Spirit of Antarctica expedition for over $12,000 per person, including polar snorkeling, skiing, snowboarding, gorgeous views of wildlife, icebergs, glaciers, and more. The last option is $8,050 per person and features activities for adventurous people such as skiing, hiking, camping, photography sessions, and more. Enjoy a trip aboard the Magellan Explorer while viewing some of the most remote places on Earth. Number 10, Antarctica. Can you imagine traveling to Antarctica? It's a desolate place and you wonder why anyone would ever go there. But I guess for the holidays, it's kind of fitting. The world's wealthy people are starting to flock to Antarctica aboard luxury cruise ships and expedition vessels such as the Magellan Explorer. As the name suggests, it came from the famous explorer Ferdinand Magellan. The Magellan Explorer features luxe rooms and technology-advanced equipment to make the most out of your trip. The ship has room for 100 passengers, an indoor and outdoor observation deck, and a hall for educational purposes. An 11 to 13-day cruise will set you back almost $8,000 per person. This option includes wildlife viewing, shore landings, visits to base camps, and stunning views of waterways, glaciers, and icebergs. Other options include a 12 to 13-day Spirit of Antarctica expedition for over $12,000 per person, including polar snorkeling, skiing, snowboarding, gorgeous views of wildlife, icebergs, glaciers, and more. The last option is $8,050 per person and features activities for adventurous people such as skiing, hiking, camping, photography sessions, and more. Enjoy a trip aboard the Magellan Explorer while viewing some of the most remote places on Earth. Number 9, Necker Island. Owned by Richard Branson, Necker Island is located in the British Virgin Islands and boasts stunning villas surrounded by nature. You can rent the whole island for $42,000 a night, or just rent a villa for $27,000 per week. If you are wealthy enough to afford a trip to Necker Island, you'll enjoy top-notch service with impeccable accommodations. Necker Island features a plethora of outdoor activities for adventurous millionaires. You could go kite surfing, sailing, kayaking, snorkeling, and even scuba diving. Snorkeling and scuba diving allow you to see dolphins, coral reefs, shipwrecks, and the natural underwater surroundings of the island. That's not all Necker Island has to offer though. If water excursions don't appeal to you, there's always a spa and land activities. Land activities include an island walk, pools, tennis, and yoga. The spa features Samudra Spa treatment rooms with all the treatments you can imagine in a comfortable environment. Designed to offer an open air feel that allows you to be closer to nature, Necker Island has it all. Number 8, Dubai. Dubai is considered one of the top playgrounds for the rich with its luxe hotels, Michelin-star restaurants, and exciting nightlife. If you're planning a trip to Dubai, prepare to spend quite a bit of money. One of the most expensive hotels at over $1,000 per night. The Barraj Al Arab offers a luxurious spa, 9 restaurants, a private beach, and exquisite rooms. If the spa, restaurant, and private beach aren't your thing, you could go on a luxury desert safari, a yacht cruise, or a balloon ride over the city. Plane tickets to Dubai aren't overly expensive, but prepare to spend big bucks once you get there. The opulent hotels and activities are why this place is considered a playground for the wealthy. Desert safaris are a popular choice for adventurous millionaires. These safaris include a tour of the dunes in a Mercedes G-Wagon. Also expect grand pianos playing with an opera singer on top of the dune. Not only that, but you get an orchestra for dinner around a desert oasis lake, and your choice of supercars for the ride back to your hotel. Number 7. Cannes, France. As part of the French Riviera, Cannes is a popular vacation destination for its signature film festival and stunning views, hotels, and scrumptious food. Wealthy vacationers stay in luxurious hotels such as exclusive Hotel Belle Plague for $428 per night. This hotel offers beach access to one of the best beaches in Cannes, expansive views, and relaxing rooms. Other hotel options include the Grand Hotel, just minutes from where the Cannes Film Festival is held. Cannes isn't just about the luxurious hotel options. You can shop here until you drop at the designer stores, enjoy a 5-star meal at one of Cannes' best restaurants, or go on a boating day trip to adventure through the wooded islets along the coast. The shopping combined with its 5-star restaurants and exquisite views make Cannes a popular vacation destination for the rich and famous. Cannes is a popular destination for the annual Cannes Film Festival, which brings in tons of revenue for the city to keep its gorgeous beaches and shops up to par for everyone. Number 6. Easter Island, Chile. The South American country of Chile sits along the western seaboard and claims Easter Island, the Juan Fernandez Archipelago, and the volcanic islets of Sala y Gomez, San Felix, and San Ambrosio in the South Pacific. It's easy to see what attracts wealthy travelers. Chile is rich in atmosphere and nature, with views of the Andes Mountains, many with active volcanoes, beautiful coastline, lakes, desert, and ice fields. There's no shortage of exploring to do. Here, a night in the exclusive Explora Rapa Nui luxury hotel on Easter Island will start at a minimum of $6,000, and that's on a discount. Number 5. Bora Bora. An island paradise boasting beautiful coral reefs, a volcano, and spectacular options for vacationing, Bora Bora is a popular destination for millionaires. Wealthy vacationers enjoy staying at the St. Regis Bora Bora Villas, an opulent vacation destination ranging from $1,000 to over $19,000 per night. The St. Regis Bora Bora Villas is situated in a lagoon at the foot of Mount Otomanu. It's a gorgeous location for all activities. Bora Bora also offers plenty of outdoor activities, such as snorkeling in the protected water marine sanctuary right outside the door of your own personal villa. Guests can enjoy top-notch amenities such as spa services, luxe villas, and breathtaking views from any of the stunning resorts in the area. Bora Bora is a perfect getaway for everyone, but if you want to live like the rich and famous, you'll have to shell out some dough. Number 4. The Maldives. Made up of dozens of islands, the Maldives is a popular destination for wealthy vacationers. Perfect for a beach getaway, the Maldives offers breathtaking views with palm trees, white sand beaches, and blue waters. The rich enjoy staying at hotels and resorts such as the Waldorf Astoria Maldives, Ithafushi, and Villa Private Island. The Waldorf Astoria Maldives Ithafushi offers luxury villas situated over the water. The wealthy enjoy the privacy of their own villa with a pool and opulent accommodations. Villa Private Island boasts luxurious villas with top-notch amenities and breathtaking views that allow you to take a step away from your busy life and enjoy the privacy and tranquility of the island. The Maldives offers more than just luxurious hotels, however. Enjoy a snorkeling trip around the island or book a spa day at one of the many spas. You can also go water flying, parasailing, diving, and fishing. The beautiful waters around the islands offer beautiful marine life that you'll only see on one of these trips. Number 3. Turtle Island, Fiji. Turtle Island in Fiji offers breathtaking views, luxury accommodations, and all of the amenities millionaires love. They enjoy staying at the stunning villas on the island made from local hardwood. This all-inclusive vacation includes all of your meals and drinks, as well as activities to ensure a relaxing, stress-free experience. Entertainment is also included every night, with options for a sunset cruise across the Blue Lagoon. This luxurious experience will set you back thousands of dollars, but if you're able to afford a relaxing vacation like this, you should. Some of the included activities for your stay on Turtle Island include scuba diving, fishing, horseback riding, complimentary massages, and more. Enjoy complimentary laundry service and a fully stocked refrigerator in your villa. This island vacation will set you back over $2,000 per night, but it's well worth the price for the top-notch amenities, fun activities, and luxurious accommodations. Also, with a maximum occupancy of just 28 guests, you're sure to have a private and relaxing vacation. Number 2. Aspen in Colorado. Aspen is a favorite winter getaway for celebrities. This winter destination is one of the rare North American ski resorts resort with an interesting history. It was initially founded as a mining camp during the Colorado silver boom, but it looks as classy and shiny as ever. Aspen is an isolated getaway with a small airport for only private planes. The ski playground welcomed Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom in 2016, and Rihanna in 2014. Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, also regularly enjoys this as her beloved holiday getaway location. Number 1. Greece. According to Amir Banesh, CEO of LVH Global, a luxury home rental service, billionaires who visit Mykonos can easily spend $1 million on a week-long trip to this tiny island in Greece. Estimates are for 1 week with 14 guests in July. Lodging can start at $280,000. Add this to another $120,000 on dining, more than $21,000 on shuttles and daily travel, and upwards of $50,000 on night clubbing, and you're still at a tip of the expensive iceberg. With all the beauty this island has to offer, it's no surprise this is one of the hottest locations for billionaires to part with their money.
It doesn't feel like the holidays without some Dr. Seuss movies on the watch list. First film part of the top 10 is the 2018 version of the Christmas movie Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, which is the highest grossing Christmas film ever made. With a production budget of $75 million, the film's opening weekend grossed $67.7 million and domestically $270 million. The sixth Illumination movie to accomplish this stat, The Grinch surpassed the $500 mark worldwide. Internationally, The Grinch has earned $231 million and opened as number 1 in 30 territories, including Iceland, France, Spain, Belgium, and Greece. With the infamous Grinch being voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch, the movie has a great balance of family fun while also exploring the depths and pain of the creature created into a villain by the members of Whoville. I love this version of the movie because of how well the animation was done and the many layers it has to give this movie a perspective different from the ones we've seen in other versions. Speaking of The Grinch, the third film adaptation of this story is second on the top 10 most expensive Christmas movies. Soaring to number 1 on opening weekend, How the Grinch Stole Christmas grossed $260 million domestically and $85 million in other regions. The worldwide profit of the film was $345 million, making it the 6th highest grossing film in 2000. In the second weekend, the film grossed $52 million and stayed at the top of the box office for 4 weekends. The live-action Grinch played by Jim Carrey is a classic tale about the bitter creature in Whoville who makes an effort to ruin Christmas for the residents of Whoville. Carrey reportedly made $20 million for his role in the film. With the production value and how well all the actors were reinterpreted in this live-action Dr. Seuss film, this movie is timeless and will always be an entertaining holiday film. Between these two movies, let me know in the comments below which you think is the best version of this creature who infamously hates Christmas. One of the biggest holiday blockbusters and my personal favorites, there's no surprise that the 1990 Christmas comedy Home Alone by Chris Columbus is charted as 3rd in the top 10 most expensive Christmas movies ever made. Its large success caused it to hold the record of highest grossing live-action comedy ever until 2011. As an 8-year-old Kevin McAllister, played by Macaulay Culkin, is forgotten home alone after his family accidentally leaves him in an attempt to catch their flight in a rush, we follow the trouble Kevin somehow gets into while staying at home. Robbers Harry and Marv, played by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, find the neighborhood where they can cash out. The golden egg for them just so happens to be Kevin's house, who he feels the need to protect from these goofy robbers. The breakout role for Macaulay earned him $100,000, making him the highest paid child actor of the time. With an initial budget of $10 million, the movie premiered in Chicago on November 10th, followed by a wide release on the 16th. While spending 12 weeks at the box office, the worldwide box office was 31.8 times the production cost. This movie is so iconic that every time I watch it, it feels like I'm seeing it for the first time, and I, for one, have seen it countless times. The fourth film part of the top 10 is none other than the sequel to Home Alone 2. Yikes, he did it again! 10-year-old Kevin mistakes a stranger to be his dad and follows him onto the wrong plane. Ending up in New York with his dad's wallet, Kevin realizes a solo vacation in New York City may be better than in Florida surrounded by palm trees. Imagine actually being in a whole other state with your parents' money. That right there is a stress-free vacation. But as a 10-year-old with robbers chasing you again, but this time through the icy streets of New York City, how would you have handled this if it were you? Following the success of the first film, Macaulay's paycheck for this movie was a large amount of $4.5 million. Overall, the film's budget was $28 million with an opening of $31 million across over 2,000 theaters. It broke the record for having the largest November opening weekend and held the record until 1994. Although the franchise continued for 3 more movies with different directors and casts, the films have not gotten the same traction as the first 2. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are in competition for being my favorite Christmas movie, but I want to know which of the 2 you like most, or if you like the other Home Alones. Comment your thoughts down below and let me know. Every time Disney releases a Christmas movie, I know it's going to be iconic. 5th in the top 10 and reimagined in a lot of movie adaptations, many viewers have this Disney classic on their watch list. Add Jim Carrey playing the Scrooge and you have the perfect family-friendly Christmas film. Disney's A Christmas Carol is one of the most successful versions of the story ever told, earning $138 million in North America with a worldwide profit of $325.3 million. The film opened number 1, grossing $30.1 million its opening weekend. The motion capture technology used to make the film was Zemeckis' way of telling the story in the way he believes writer Charles Dickens meant for it to be interpreted. With a new appreciation for this style of film, especially for the time it came out, I think A Christmas Carol is another timeless masterpiece. 6th on our top 10 is The Polar Express. Based on the children's book, this reimagined version, directed by Robert Zemeckis, was introduced as a computer-animated fantasy film. Underperforming at the box office, the film grossed $286 million against the $170 million budget. Re-releases of the film helped push the worldwide profit to $314 million. The movie was also listed in the Guinness World Records as the first all-digital capture film. Tom Hanks, who is known for his 5 roles in the film, earned $40 million plus 20% of the first dollar gross for an estimated $100 million salary off this movie alone. Known to be one of the most popular Christmas movies, what is your favorite version of the story, the book or the movie? Filled with a star-studded cast in the 2003 rom-com, Love Actually is 7th on the list of top 10 most expensive Christmas movies. Not shockingly a box office success, the film grossed $246 million worldwide with a production budget of only $40 to $45 million. With stars including Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Keira Knightley, Emma Thompson, and more, this movie was obviously going to do well. Who wouldn't want to see a film with some of the bigger names in Hollywood join together to make a holiday movie? If they reprised the film, would you want them to follow the relationships from the previous movie or start new stories with new characters? Since the holidays can be quite the romantic season for many couples and lovers, there's no surprise the 2006 rom-com The Holiday starring Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black is 8th on our top 10 most expensive Christmas films. By the cast alone, I knew this movie was going to be a balanced mix of funny, sappy, and holiday-inspired. Opening at number 3, the film made $12 million the first weekend of December. Against a budget of only $85 million and earnings of $142 million at the international box office, The Holiday became the 12th highest-grossing film of the 2000s by a female director. Watching these actors make this holiday film such an iconic moment, I would love to see them make a second movie. What do you think? Drop a comment and tell me if you agree or you think the one movie is enough. The Santa Claus, a 1994 Christmas comedy starring Tim Allen, is our 9th film on the top 10 most expensive Christmas movies made. On the opening weekend, this Christmas movie grossed $19.3 million, finishing 2nd at the US box office. It later earned a total of $190 million worldwide. The first film to this movie franchise was so successful, there was no surprise to find out the other movies did exceptionally well too. With the 2nd and 3rd movies earning $193 million and $84.5 million, altogether the trilogy of films made around $370 million. Tim Allen, who plays Santa Claus in the movie franchise, went on to continue the series in 3 other movies and a TV series, The Clauses, which was released on Disney Plus in November of this year. So if you haven't already seen it, add this comedy series to your watch list this season. Classic comedy starring Will Ferrell, Elf is our final movie in the top 10. The budget for this movie was $33 million and grossed $223.9 million worldwide. While opening at number 2 with $31.1 million, it topped the box office on its 2nd week of release, earning $26.3 million. The casual Christmas singing done by Zooey Deschanel and Will Ferrell really tied the movie together, making it one of the greatest Christmas movies. I would love to see them work together again, even to make a potential Christmas album. If you agree, drop a comment down below. Will Ferrell, who plays Buddy the Elf in the first film, declined the sequel. I was sad to find out he turned it down, even though he was offered $29 million for the role. He didn't want to wear the tights, and I'm guessing they must have been really uncomfy for him to reject the huge amount because of it. We definitely will miss him if the sequel to the film does release. Depending on how they make the sequel, is there anyone you think would fit the repurposed role? Let me know. That's all for our top 10 most expensive Christmas movies ever made. Which movies on the list are your go-to holiday watches? Are there any that surprise you to have earned as much as they did? I want to know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host, Jonina, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.